Welcome back to the video. Today we're reacting to Della Reese. She was a guest star on the Roseanne show. Now, I don't quite remember this show, but let me know in the comments whether you loved it or hated it, and please give me a reason why. Before I start this video, please consider checking out my second YouTube channel, See My Power. It's the men's version to this YouTube channel. The link will be in the description box below. Help me get this video to 100 likes, and as always, don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.
Now, my first guest is seen by 22 million people on the hit show Touched by an Angel. It's the latest chapter in her amazing life. Please help me welcome Miss Della Reese. Come sit down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're nice. We both have some. You didn't know that was going to move,
Yes,
did you?
it did.
We both have some nice purple on.
Yes, we power. That's the power color.
That is?
Purple
Oh, I love your
is the power color.
Purple is the power
Yes.
color.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I told you, and I want to tell in front of everybody, that when I was a little girl, my dad had a lot of Della Reese records, and I used to listen to them and mouth them and pretend I was you.
Well, I want to tell them about that too, because you and I were doing a benefit with Elizabeth Taylor for AIDS, and it was one of those days where I was just like, and everything was getting all on my nerves, and I was bored, and I wanted to get out of there. My husband wouldn't let me leave, and I was just really like that.
Tell me about a time where you felt like that.
And I stepped backstage, and you told me the story that you just told me, and it lifted me. It got me through that experience. And I've always told everybody that you were my angel that night, standing backstage there, giving me what I needed to go on.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
You give
Not only do you star on the show about being touched by an angel, but you actually believe in angels, don't you?
Yes, because it's impossible for me to be where I am from whence I came. I was born in the slums of Detroit in 1931. And I had no pool. I had no sponsors. I had no music lessons. I didn't know anybody or anything. But all through my life, when I needed an understanding, or I needed some help, or I needed whatever, somebody appeared.
Tell me about a little bit about your life, where you came from, and also, did you believe in angels?
Maybe they only stayed in my life long enough to give me that information, and then they were gone. But that was what I needed to take another step. I definitely believe that there were angels all along the way, or I'd probably still be in Detroit hoping and wishing.
I believe that's true, too.
Yes,
I think it's true for everybody.
absolutely.
If you're like really aware of all
Absolutely.
the things that you call coincidences.
Well, I was in Horn and Hart. It was a place where you put coins in and get food out, you know. And I didn't have any coins to put in. So, but they had ketchup and hot sauce and A1 sauce. And I would take that and mix it up and make soup. And a little salt and pepper in there, you know, and you could get crackers for free, so I'd get the crackers, and that would be my lunch. And one day I'm sitting in there talking about angels along the way. I'm sitting in there and I'm saying, Father, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have enough money to go home, and if I don't pay the rent, they're going to put me out, and I don't know. And some people were sitting behind me, and they said, well, what they're looking for is a black woman, a young black woman who can really belt out a song. They're not talking to me. They're talking to each other. So they've had everybody up there, but everybody that has been too soft. So they need somebody who can really belt out a song. Well, that's definitely me.
Tell me about a miracle that happened in your life. Something that's amazing, something that's a little shocking.
I'm leaned over like this listening now, you know.
Wow.
So they say, and it's at 54th and whatever the street was, and say they're just really in panic for somebody. I drank up my ketchup and stuff,
soup.
and went up there, and it was perfect for me. I went to work. It got me started. I don't know who those people were today, but if you happen to be looking today, thank you so much for having that conversation, because it got me. I didn't even know that job was available.
Great. Okay, so I know this. I love this story. I want you to tell this story about how, you know, I used to watch the Ed Sullivan Show when I was a kid. I saw you on the Ed Sullivan Show. I saw so many great people on there. And Ed Sullivan, which we have a clip and we'll show in a minute, but Ed Sullivan was an angel to you too,
Absolutely
right?
was. In the first place, he took me to Las Vegas. He took a variety show. And I
Tell me, who was your favorite guest on the Ed Sullivan Show?
could sing in this hotel, but I couldn't eat there or sleep there.
That's what I wanted to go into. What kind of when was that, like the 50s? Or
no,
what?
that was in the 60s. And
oh, no, it was not
yes,
in the 60s.
Yes, it was. Yes,
oh, my God.
Yes, it was.
It was in the 60s.
Yes, it was.
And black people could not eat
we could not. None of us. All of us could work there, but we could not sleep there or eat there, because they had a place. A doctor and his wife had built some homes in what they call the Dust Bowl, and it was named correctly. There were no sidewalks. It was just really a dust bowl.
This was in Las Vegas?
In Las Vegas, in Nevada.
Oh, my God.
You know,
yeah.
in Nevada,
no, I know,
Las Vegas.
I know that Las Vegas.
In Nevada, that's what I'm talking about.
In the 60s, black people
absolutely.
could not
we
sleep
could not.
or
we
eat
could
in
not.
Las Vegas.
We could not. And so I am coming from the Dust Bowl, which you come a back road from there, and I'm driving as fast as I can, but I'm late, and I open the show. So it's like 10 minutes to 8 when I get there. The show starts at 8 o'clock. So no time to eat, no time for anything. So when my part is over, which is like no more than 15 minutes after 8, I order a hamburger. I'm starving. And I'm sharing the dressing room with a marvelous lady. She and her husband did a dance act on the show. And so now I'm waiting on this hamburger. I'm waiting on this hamburger. It is now 11:45. And I still don't have this hamburger. I'm not aware that I can't eat there. I just came from New York. I can eat anywhere. So I'm not aware that I can't eat there. So Blossom was the lady's name. She's jumping up and down. She says, why don't they give you something to eat? And I said, I don't know. And she's hollering so loud when Mr. Sullivan walks by. He says, what's the matter, Blossom? She said, this child ordered a hamburger at 8:15. She's hungry. She hasn't had anything to eat all day, and they won't give her anything to eat. He took my hand like this, and he walked me in the kitchen, and he said, she ordered a hamburger, give her a hamburger. And they went, he said, give a hamburger now. And yes, Mr. Sullivan, they gave me the hamburger. So I appreciate he's getting it to me, but I don't want to blow my gig. So I'm eating this burger. I'm just eating this burger. I'm trying to get some of it down for time, because it's time for me to go on, you know. So he said, no. He said, take your time and eat. If they had given it to you when you ordered it, you wouldn't have to gulp it down like this. So he held the show until I finished the hamburger.
I don't care what nobody say, but that's a man with character right there. I absolutely loved it.
Okay, then every night after that, and we were there for a month, every night after night, he took my hand like this and marched me into the center of every restaurant in Las Vegas and sat me. People got up and left. He didn't care. He sat me right down in the center, and we had, like, he and his wife, we had 7-course meals. We ate all evening up in there. He did. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
You cannot hear something like that and don't have a warm heart. I would have loved to meet this man. Oh my God, bravo.
That blows my mind.
It's wonderful.
We're going to take a look at that Ed Sullivan clip as we go to commercial.
Della! I mean, Miss Reese.
That's all right. You can call me Della.
And you can call me whenever you want to. I'll come.
Can I call you Fred?
TV shows ain't made like that, like they used to be, is they?
I love this story so much about I mean, I don't love that you had a brain aneurysm,
I
but
did.
tell us
But
about how you
it's
picked
one of
it
the best
out.
things that ever happened to me.
Tell us about it.
I was doing Johnny Carson's show, and I had sat down on the couch and we had talked, and I stood up to sing my second song. And you know, when you're a singer, you have to show that you can do it every
If you want to know a little bit more about her medical history, her lifestyle, and her career, I would tag a video to this video.
once in a while. So what you do is you sing with the bass fiddle. You see, because he doesn't really have any pitch for you or anything. You got to really know what you're doing when you know you sing with the bass fiddle. So I'm up there putting on the dog. I'm singing with the bass fiddle. And I hit the worst note I've ever hit in my life. And I just was like that. And I didn't know what was wrong. And I said, Father, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm in your hands. And I collapsed.
Oh, my God.
I had an aneurysm to rupture in my brain, and when they opened my head, they found that there were 2 more about to burst, and so he couldn't do it all in one operation. So I had 2 operations. One was 9.5 hours. I think the other was 10.5 hours, and he put clips on.
Why do you say this is the best thing?
Because where I was at that time, I had been celibate for 3.5 years. I didn't want another man.
Gave you a brain
I didn't want another man. No, I really didn't. I had been abused so much, I didn't care if I ever had another man at all. I didn't trust them. I had nothing for them whatsoever. Yeah. Then, when that happened, the gentleman that I was going with made me understand that I had not ever known a man, really.
I hear that.
And so, yeah, and so while I was laying there, he did those things that built up the trust in me. And we've been married for 20 years. We never would have been married for 20 years had that not happened.
If you are married to someone that's fantastic, let me know in the comments. Paint me a picture of your marriage.
Yeah.
What a wonderful place to be in your life.
It was. He said something, this man said something to me. I mean, he said, I loved you and you're beautiful and all those things that are marvelous. But that day after the surgery, they had painted my head with some kind of red glue. They'd shaved off all my hair and painted my head with some kind of red glue. And I had touched it and pulled it and it came off like chewing gum, you know what I mean? And he walked in the room just when I was most disgusted at this stuff that was on my head. And he has a degree in art, and he said, before your hair grows back, I want to do a sketch. You have a perfect head.
Oh.
If I needed that so badly at that moment, you know, for him to say that. And it made it all right for me. He just has a way of making it okay for me.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
You have had an incredible span.
Yes,
You've done
60
a lot of
years.
incredible things.
Yes.
So nice to have you on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Della will honor us with a song when we come back. Oh, I'm so excited to hear you sing.
Love doesn't lie and cheat and steal. It doesn't despair and is never hopeless. But that's the way you felt, isn't it?
God must have given up on me by now.
Absolutely not, Doris Bernstein. God made you. You're his child.
Della has been singing for over 60 years. But today, she's going to sing a song that she's never performed on TV before. It's a new song called Touched by an Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, Della Reese.
Before the song starts, let me know in the comments if you've heard this song before.
This is T.C. Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. We wrote this song together. I've been touched by an angel, really touched by an angel. I have hope, I have choice, since I heard that voice telling me all is well. I've been touched by an angel, deeply touched by an angel. What a perfect release. I can feel the peace, happiness words can't tell. I know my life will be better somehow. I've put aside worry and now I can see there's a new life for me. Winter has blossomed as spring. My mind, heart and body, they sing of the joy in my soul now that love is in complete control. I've been touched by an angel. Bless the touch of an angel. Now my future is bright as I follow the light my angel has shown to me. I've been touched by an angel. Bless the touch of an angel. Now my future is bright as I follow the light my angel has shown to me. How to be free.
God love you. Thank you.
Della Reese!
Thank you. TC. TC.
TC. We're taking a break. Stay tuned.
Now be sure to tell me your thoughts about the song as well as the interview in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.